Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. And today, we're going to be bringing you the following topic.
Our topic for today is episode 32 Celebrating Progress, a year end gratitude and win celebration.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves and Happy New Year to everyone, because this is our first episode for the year 2026. So my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, but I live in North Carolina, USA with my family. I am also a digital business owner and a mentor.
Yes, we also want to remind you that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link that you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, we're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also, you get to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch the replay from yesterday's live webinar before this coming Tuesday's live webinar, here were the hosts and panelists for that day.
Okay, so
Sure.
yesterday we had our live webinar, and Sandy and I had the pleasure of being panelists for the first time in the year together. We have done it before in separate days. We had never been together, but yesterday we had one together. And yesterday we had Phoebe and Josh as our hosts. Phoebe is a retired nurse, and Josh is a real estate investor. We also had Coach Christina. She's a trip planner. We had Donna, who's a nurse, informatics nurse innovator. We had Crystal, who is a biomedical engineer. Kia, who is a stay-at-home mom. We had Tay, who is a former social service worker. And of course, we had my co-host here, Sandy, who is a first assistant coordinator in the film industry. And then myself, I am a former educational assistant. So if you want to learn more about this amazing opportunity, don't forget you can do one of the three things here. You can comment info, you can send us a direct message, or you can go directly to the web pages you see on the screen to register yourself to receive the link to the webinar.
Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, so if you're catching the replay of yesterday's live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know if you want to learn how to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites. Okay, so let's dive into our topic for today.
Yeah, so for episode 32, we're bringing you Celebrating Progress, a year end gratitude and win celebration.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Empowering Lives through an Online Business. And, well, Happy New Year to everyone. And happy and blessed Friday for those who are on Friday, and happy and blessed Saturday for those who are already on Saturday. So, as we come to the end of the year, today is not about rushing into what's next. It's about pausing to acknowledge how far we have come, because progress is only measured in big wins. It's isn't only measured in big wins. It's measured in growth, consistency, courage, and the fact that you didn't quit. So let's take this moment to celebrate with intention and gratitude. So for today's topic, we're gonna be talking about these following topics or points. Sorry.
We have 2 points. So the first one is gratitude strengthens mindset and confidence. And number 2, celebrating wins builds momentum.
Yes, so that's what we're gonna be talking today, and let's start with the first point.
Yes, so gratitude strengthens mindset and confidence. Gratitude is often misunderstood as something soft or optional, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful mindset tools we have. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that practicing gratitude increases optimism by 25% and significantly improves motivation. Why? Because gratitude trains your mind to focus on progress, not pressure. And I kind of learned this the hard way. There was a season in my life when I felt like I wasn't doing enough, moving fast enough, or winning the way others seem to be. I was comparing myself to everyone else, and I happened to see that they were growing so much faster, that they were achieving goals that they had set, and I was stuck. I was constantly comparing my chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. And without realizing it, that comparison was draining my confidence. So if you're doing that, pay attention to that, because we can't really compare ourselves, our chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10. So everything shifted the moment I started asking a different question. Not what is missing, but what have I already overcome. When I paused to recognize the courage it took to start, the lesson learned through setbacks, and the consistency I show even on hard days, I stopped feeling behind and I started feeling capable. Gratitude doesn't ignore the challenges, it refreshes them, or it reframes them. So it reminds you you've survived hard things before. And more than likely you have. We all have a life of ups and downs, and sometimes we have so many obstacles that we have overcome by our age. You've grown more than you give yourself credit for. So just have a reflection and see how many things you have grown more, and you think that you haven't. And you're already building momentum. You know, when you consistently acknowledge your progress, confidence grows naturally, not from ego, but from evidence. Evidence that you can learn, evidence that you can adapt, and evidence that what's possible for others might be possible for you too. So gratitude quiets comparison because it anchors you in your journey. And when you enter a new season grounded in gratitude, you don't move forward from fear, you move forward from strength. And here's what I want to leave you with: gratitude turns past progress into present confidence. And confidence is what carries you into your next level. So if you like, I can you can follow our lives, our daily lives, so you can see how we have grown, how we have overcome so many obstacles, and how we started from no experience, from fear to being live, to now doing this and loving what we're doing.
Thank you, Isabel. So Isabel just talk about gratitude strengthens mindset and confidence. So that's a way of celebrating progress and, ending, year end with gratitude and wins and celebration to be able to start, the new year in a positive mindset and grateful mindset. Okay, so let's move on to point number two. So celebrating wins builds momentum. So when I started my digital business, I didn't fully understand how powerful it was to celebrate progress, not just the results. So coming from the film industry, I was used to long projects, tight deadlines, and waiting until the very end to celebrate success. But entrepreneurship taught me something different. Every step forward is success. So according to a study from the American Psychological Association, they found that people who track and celebrate progress are 33% more likely to stay consistent over the long term. So at first, my wins didn't look huge. They were things like setting up my system, showing up to training calls, learning how automation worked, and pushing past my fears of the camera. But each small victory built my confidence, and confidence built the momentum. And that's how transformation begins. So when we celebrate wins, either big or small, we're not just being positive. We are rewiring our brain to recognize the effort, the resilience, and the growth. So we start reinforcing the habit of showing up instead of waiting to perfection. So the wins might look like this, starting even when you're scared, staying consistent longer than before, learning a new skill that once felt impossible, growing in confidence and belief, or simply not giving up when it gets hard. So that's what I've seen time and time again in our community. People who learn to celebrate their journey stay in motion because they realize that success isn't one big leap, but a series of courageous steps. So every person I mentor, every teammate I see grow, reminds me that momentum doesn't come from pressure. It comes from progress. And it's not about how fast you go, but it's about how far you have come. And when you look back and realize how many steps you have already taken, you gain the fuel to take the next one with even more faith. So today, I want you to pause and celebrate your courage, your growth, and your perseverance, because those are the real wins that build unstoppable moments. So here is my message for you today. Celebrate the process, not just the prize, and that's how you keep moving forward. So that's the message for this point. And let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
This year matter. Your effort matter and your growth matter. So celebrate it because gratitude closes one chapter with peace and opens the next with power.
Yeah, so that's our key takeaway for today. And our message for the audience.
So our message for you is take a moment today and write down 3 wins from this year. Then comment grateful below and celebrate with us. So we'll be waiting to see your comment.
Yes. So we have arrived to our end of our live, but let's find out what is our topic for next Friday.
Next Friday, we're going to bring you Reset Your Mindset, how to start 2026 with clarity for chapter or episode 33.
Yes. So we're going to talk about clearing mental clutter and starting the year focused and aligned. So that's our topic for next Friday. So it's a good one to start, with finding out, how to start the year 2026 with clarity and with a vision of what we want to do. So we hope so that you learn something today about celebrating progress. Many times we forget about celebrating those progress and we just focus on do things, but we don't celebrate them. So we have to celebrate them along the way because that keeps us motivated to be able to reach our long goal. So by celebrating each small things that you achieve, in your journey, it helps you to keep motivated and keep that momentum to keep going forward on your business. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, um, here are three ways that you can find out, more information about it. So you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our website, and we'll send you that invitation to our free webinar that happens every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. So the first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons. So you can pick either day or both. And the second link that you'll get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, you can go through that link and you can watch the replay from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that we're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, we're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also, you get to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, um, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We also want to say thank you to Noshi Jamil, who sent us a like emoji. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your like emoji. Saying that, we want to wish everyone a happy new year. Hopefully, you had a very nice happy new year with all your loved ones and friends. And we wish you all the best for this coming year, like lots of health, love, peace, joy, happiness, and prosperity in your life. So, um, we want to wish you also a happy and blessed Friday, and a happy and blessed Saturday if you're already on Saturday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So, thank you again for being here with us today. And until the next episode of the Empowering Lives Through an Online Business. So, thank you, everyone. God bless you all. And I'll see you on the next episode. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
guys. Have a happy Friday and a blessed weekend.